I was in a bar in New York. There was a guy on his cell phone giving directions to the bar. He's like, hey man, get over here quickly. I could use a little help in the nose department. I was like, please tell me that's not your secret code for bring cocaine. I could use a little help in the nose department. The eagle has not landed yet. And when he does, I hope he has something in his little claws from the nose department. I could also use a little help in there ain't quite enough heroin in my veins department. While I got you on the line, I could use a little assistance in my computer hard drive could hold another gigabyte of images of young boys department. I can do that joke with almost any crime, seriously. Mail fraud, you got it. I could use a little help in the I want to make my own stamps at home. Using just crayons and construction paper department. See, I can do a mail fraud joke, people. Like no one's business. I was out of town recently. I asked this woman I met if she'd ever been to New York City. She goes, oh yeah, I drove through there once. Oh. Where are you headed where the directions include drive through New York City? All right, you're going to come to a fork in the road. You don't want to go right because that's a major highway. Go straight 3 miles an hour through the most congested city in the country. And promise me you won't pull over because there's nothing going on there. Who approaches New York City for the first time is not curious enough to pull over? Who's like, oh my God, what do we have here? It's kind of a different vibe here, huh? Should we pull over, walk around? No. Concord, New Hampshire awaits us. I was in a car with a friend of mine. I'd never been in a car with him before. I look over, he's not wearing his seatbelt. I'm like, hey man, why don't you put that on? He's like, you know, Todd, I'm not really a seatbelt guy. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shove my quirky taste down your throat. I don't really enjoy sushi. You don't enjoy reducing the chances of smashing your head through a windshield. Different strokes. That was a little preachy and heavy-handed, I apologize. To a bar, there was a woman there singing, and after one of her songs, she's like, you know, I keep getting parking tickets, and after I get a parking ticket, I go, God, I hope they just give this money to the homeless. Yeah, I guess they could. Or you could learn how to read a no parking sign. Pretend you got the ticket anyway. And write a check for that amount directly to the homeless. There's no connection between the homeless problem and your shitty parking skills. I've been touring all over. I went to England. I did. They have these great things in England. They have these washer-dryer combos. 1 unit, clothes washer and dryer. It's great. Throw the clothes in, push a few buttons. 4.5 hours later, got a nice load of soaking wet clothes that probably aren't even clean. I was all excited to work in London. I was like, oh, I'm going to play for some British people. After every show, someone come right up to me. We sure did enjoy you. We're visiting from South Carolina. All right. I tour the South, though. I do. I love touring the South. Some people up north are afraid of the South. It's weird. I'll do a show in like Alabama. I'll tell someone I did a show in Alabama. They'll be like, oh my God, what was that like? You know, chairs, microphone. Oh, I'm sorry. I know what you're looking for. I'll tell you what it was like. Well, I flew into Birmingham. The Imperial Wizard from the Klan picked me up at the airport. Rode to the club on the back of an old mule. Tried to get a joke out over the shouts of "Jew boy, go home." At the end of the night, I said, "Where's my check?" They go, "You're not getting a check. You're getting this bag of pork rinds." Is that the answer you were looking for? You narrow-minded, fake liberal fuck. I did a show in Pittsburgh. A woman came up to me after my show. They're all smiling. She's like, "Oh my God, you were so much funnier live than you are on Comedy Central." And I just wanted to say to her, I bet your comments are better televised. Maybe you can get your own show on the new Backhanded Compliment Network.